Change is an inevitable part of life, but it's often met with resistance. Whether it's a personal transformation, a workplace shift, or societal evolution, many people struggle to embrace change. Understanding why people resist change can help individuals and organizations manage transitions more effectively. Here are 10 common reasons people resist change and practical strategies for overcoming them. 1. Fear of the unknown. One of the most significant reasons people resist change is the fear of the unknown. When faced with unfamiliar situations, people tend to feel anxious and uncertain. This fear often leads to a preference for staying in the comfort zone, even if the current situation is less than ideal. How to overcome it? To overcome this fear, provide clear information and communication about the change. Help people understand what the change will involve, how it will affect them, and the positive outcomes they can expect. Creating a roadmap for the change can reduce uncertainty and help individuals feel more in control. 2. Lack of trust. If people don't trust the leaders or organizations initiating the change, they may resist it. A lack of trust can arise from past negative experiences or a general skepticism about the motivations behind the change. How to overcome it? Build trust by being transparent and honest throughout the change process. Involve people in decision-making, listen to their concerns, and act in a way that demonstrates integrity. Trust is earned through consistent actions, so it's important to establish a strong, open relationship with those affected by the change. 3. Comfort with the status quo. Many people resist change because they are comfortable with how things are. Even if the current situation isn't perfect, it feels familiar, and making a change can feel like too much effort or disruption. How to overcome it? Show the benefits of the change by focusing on the positive aspects of the new situation. Help individuals visualize how the change will improve their lives, whether through increased efficiency, greater satisfaction, or personal growth. Encouraging small steps toward change can also make the transition less overwhelming. 4. Lack of understanding. People often resist change because they don't fully understand why it's happening or how it will impact them. Without clarity, they may assume the change is unnecessary or detrimental. How to overcome it? Provide education and training to explain the reasons for the change. Ensure that everyone affected understands the purpose of the change, how it will be implemented, and the benefits it will bring. Clear communication and guidance are key to helping people accept change. 5. Fear of failure. Change often requires learning new skills, adapting to new systems, or taking on new responsibilities. The fear of not being able to succeed or the fear of failure can make people resistant to change. How to overcome it? Offer support and reassurance during the change process. Provide resources, training, and mentorship to help individuals build the skills they need to succeed. Reinforce the idea that making mistakes is part of the learning process and that failure is an opportunity for growth. 6. Perceived loss of control. When change is imposed without input from those affected, people can feel a loss of control. This feeling can lead to resistance, as individuals may feel powerless or left out of the process. How to overcome it? Empower people by involving them in the change process. Encourage feedback, offer choices, and give individuals a voice in how the change is implemented. When people feel that they have some control, they are more likely to accept the change. 7. Emotional attachment to the old way. People can develop emotional attachments to the way things were, especially if they've invested time and energy into the existing systems or routines. The idea of losing something they value can trigger resistance to change. How to overcome it? Acknowledge and validate the emotional attachments people have to the old way. Recognize the value in what's being replaced and show respect for past efforts. Framing the change as a way to build on past achievements, rather than replacing them, can help ease the emotional resistance. 8. Perceived lack of benefits. People may resist change if they don't see how it benefits them personally. If they feel that the change only serves the interests of others or the organization, they may be less motivated to embrace it. How to overcome it? Make the benefits of the change clear and personal. Highlight how the change will positively impact the individuals involved, whether it's through career advancement, improved work-life balance, or better personal outcomes. When people see how the change benefits them, they're more likely to support it. 9. Previous negative experiences. Past experiences with change that resulted in failure, frustration, or loss can make people wary of future changes. If someone has been burned by change before, they may resist it in the future to avoid experiencing the same pain. How to overcome it. Address past concerns by learning from previous mistakes. Acknowledge the challenges faced in the past and take steps to ensure the current change is more successful. Demonstrating that lessons have been learned and that this change is different can help overcome past skepticism. 10. Peer pressure or groupthink. In some cases, individuals resist change because they're influenced by the attitudes of others around them. If peers or colleagues are resistant to the change, it can be difficult for individuals to break away from the group and support the change. How to overcome it. Encourage a positive culture around change by identifying and supporting early adopters who embrace the change. These individuals can act as change champions and help influence others to join in. Additionally, addressing concerns in group settings can help shift the collective mindset and reduce resistance. Change is a natural part of life, but overcoming resistance requires patience, understanding, and effective communication. By addressing the underlying reasons for resistance and providing support throughout the process, individuals and organizations can create an environment where change is embraced and seen as an opportunity for growth and improvement.